So lately, I've definitely been obsessed with solarpunk. It's a literary, artistic, and social movement that envisions a future where humans, technology, and nature work in harmony. In contrast to cyberpunk, which explores the intersection of technology, society, and the human condition in a more dystopian light, solarpunk has a more optimistic outlook where humans address our impact on the environment and pollution and work together in harmony with nature and with each other. Aesthetically, it draws inspiration from a more bohemian style and embraces low-tech ways of sustainability such as gardening, the open source model, and DIY ethics. The solar in solarpunk represents solar energy and renewable energy, rejecting doomerism, and the punk refers to the DIY mentality. So crochet is a perfect way to embrace solarpunk, and I know that I'll be embracing this style a lot more in the future in my designs because I definitely really love it. And in order to embrace the solarpunk style, you're going to want to stick to more sustainable yarns and natural fabrics, as well as more earth tone color palettes and organic shapes overall in your pieces. And I've separated all of these crochet patterns into 4 different categories: dresses, tops, bottoms, and accessories. And as always, you can find all the links to each of the patterns that I specifically mentioned on my blog, which is linked in the description box below. All right, let's get to it. First is the Garden Song Lace Dress by Handmade. I love the lace flower stitch that they use to create it, and it's more intermediate level to make and would be a perfect layering piece. You can wear it as a cover up or throw it over a long sleeve dress for fall. It's also made to measure, so it can be made to perfectly fit you, and this one is a paid pattern over on their Ribbler. I also loved this floral breeze dress by Beautiful Crochet Stuff. This one's also more intermediate level to make, but if you are a confident beginner, you can also create it. And this one has a beautiful lace flower design, which is created using that arcade stitch. There are 8 different sizes for this one, and this pattern is free and has a lot of detailed instructions on how to create it. This Blossom Robe Dress by Tara Studio is also lovely. I loved how they used the fillet technique to create it, and it has sizes extra small to extra large. This one's more experience level to make, and I definitely think it would be worth it. This one's free on their website, and you also do need to be comfortable with reading a chart for this one. Another piece you could make is this crochet dress by High in Fiber. It's made from the top down and made in 3 different parts: the bust, waist, and the skirt. The bust and waist are adjustable as well, so they are one size fits all, and there are tips on how to adjust the stitch count in order to perfectly tailor it to you, which we love. And this one is a paid pattern over on their Etsy. I also feel like asymmetrical and distressed dresses really have this kind of vibe, so I really loved this rose dress by Dose of Diallo. This one is a great 3-part video tutorial, and I would say it's more intermediate or confident beginner level to make. And this one's a free pattern over on their YouTube channel, and it's also made to measure as well. This Golden Hour Sundress by Originally Lovely is also a really lovely pattern. It's free over on their blog and has sizes extra small to 5XL, and to create it you work the bodice flat, beginning at the bottom, front, and then working towards the neckline. Then separate to shape the shoulder and join together to work down the back. Then to finish it off, you join the ends of the bodice, and then you work the skirt in the round from the top down, and then you work the neckline and the sleeves. This piece would be perfect for spring and summer, and I love the color that they also made this one in. All right, now I'll share some tops patterns. First is this dragonfly top by me, and I have a tutorial here on YouTube and am releasing the pattern over on my website really soon, so I'll make sure to tag it here on this video as soon as it's available. It's more intermediate level to make and uses the fun dragonfly lace motif. It has sizes extra small to extra large and has a more cropped fit, but I also have a lot of details on how to alter the length of it as you like to make it longer and to alter the length of the sleeves. Next is this Secret Garden sweater by Moody Goose, and and this one's a paid pattern over on the Ribbler. It has sizes extra small to 5XL, and I liked their choice of yarn for this one, and I really loved that perfect earthy palette that they created it in. Or make this Amora top by Neve Handmade. It's more of a free-form top, and it's created by working the front, a diagonal section first, and then the cotton section from the right side, and then lastly the darker section on the left. And I liked how organic this pattern is. It's made to measure, and I thought that this one was just so creative, and it's a paid pattern over on their Etsy. You could also make this Rose Garden top by Crochet by Belladonna. This one also has a skirt to go along with it and has sizes extra extra small to extra extra large. It's a free pattern over on the hobby website, and to create it, it's crocheted from the bottom up and then follows a grid to create the flower pattern with double crochet. So it's good to be comfortable with reading charts for this one, and then the straps are crocheted with the foundation single crochet, and they're made really long so that you can create the lace up detail design in the back. This Secret Garden top by Love Are Made is perfect as well, and it's made to measure. It's a paid pattern over in their Ribbler, and this one's beginner friendly to make. I thought that the flowers on this one were just so cute, and it'd be really cool to play around with the color palette for this one. Next is the Goddess crop top by Traverse Bay Crochet, and their size is small to extra large. It uses the bead stitch to create it, and to make it you make 2 bra cups, then continue on to the border, then join the cups together and finish it off with the body and the top straps. And this one is a free pattern on their blog. Or make the Willow Granny top by the Snugglery Patterns, and this pattern is a paid pattern over on their Etsy and has sizes small to 3XL. It includes an interactive PDF with clickable links, and they also have a video tutorial over on their YouTube channel as well. This Be Not Afraid top by Key V Crochets is a fun one to make, and this one's made to measure and is more advanced level to make. It's a paid pattern in their Etsy and is a 22-page detailed oriented pattern. It includes instructions on how to make the wings, eye, and beaded as well as non-beaded straps, and I just thought that this pattern was so unique and it would be really fun to make. Next is the Frost Flower shirt by Beautiful Crochet Stuff, and this one's a free pattern on the hobby website. It has sizes small to 5XL, and I liked the lacy details on this one. You can also decide to put buttons on it and to give it more of a polished look. And to make it, first you create the flower squares, then you join them together and you work the rows in between and create 3 panels, then connect them all together and work the sleeves and then join it all together to finish it off. Or make this Forest Cardigan by Katarina. I love the colors for this one and the yarn choice, and this one includes sizes extra small to 4XL, and you do have to be comfortable with working in the round and by the row, and this one is a free pattern over on the hobby website. You could also make this oversized crop top by Maya Luna Corazon, and their sizes extra small to extra large, and it's perfect to style over a halter top, dress, skirt, or jeans. It's really easy to modify it as well, and it has a video tutorial and a lot of photos to go with it, and it's a paid pattern over in their Etsy shop. I also like this Honey Flower Slipover by Beautiful Crochet Stuff, and this one has 5 sizes, and it would be fine if you're a confident beginner, although it is rated more intermediate level to create. It's made of puff stitch flowers that are all joined together to create a lovely lightweight garment, and this pattern includes clear instructions on how to crochet each flower and then join them all together along with detailed diagrams, and it's a free pattern over on the hobby website. This Wasteland top by Whimsy Rose, also a really fun one. It's a 24-page pattern with a lot of written instructions and supporting diagrams and photos for visual learners, and you can create it with a ran weight or a heavier weight yarn depending on the kind of look that you're going for. It's more intermediate level to make, and it does require some basic stitches as well as knowledge of increasing, decreasing, and working into the back loop only as well as into the third loop only. I thought this one was just really had that Solarpunk vibe down, and this piece is made to measure and is a paid pattern over in their Etsy shop. I also really liked this Fairy Hooded Vest by Amanda M. It's crocheted from the center back in the round and then worked in rows, and the hood is seamed to finish it off. The special stitches that it requires are the double crochet cluster, the spike single crochet, and increasing as well as decreasing. And there are photos for working the hood, and this one is a free pattern over on their website, and I thought that it would be perfect in more of a neutral color palette. Or make a leafy pullover by Simple Pattern Designs. This one has sizes extra small to 5XL and has a boat neckline, but there are also some instructions on how to modify it to have a square neckline. There are also instructions on how to make it more cropped, fitted, or loose, and have short or long sleeves. You can also make see-through portions between the leaves for summer, or you can make it into a more dense top for winter. It's made to measure and more intermediate level to make, and this one's a paid pattern over in their Etsy shop. You can also make this It Girl Shrug by me, and it's more beginner friendly to make and is worked in a raglan style. This one's perfect as a scrap buster project as well, and it uses 3 different motifs to make it. First you make the body, then the sleeves, and then the collar. And I have some details on some different options for a regular sleeve or a more dramatic bell sleeve style. There's also a video tutorial for this one over on my channel, and it's made to measure as well. And this is actually the sweater that I'm wearing, but this one that I made it in is more Solarpunk color sort of style for sure. Or make this bulky chunky wrap by Stone Sparrow Crochet, and their size is medium to extra large. It's a paid pattern over in their Etsy, and this pattern includes process pictures as well, and it's more intermediate level to create, and I just really liked the texture on this one as well as that hood. All right, now let me share some bottoms patterns. First is the Trailing Leaf Pant by Whimsy Row, and I liked the lace work on this one. It includes 3 different styles: leggings, a flared pant, or a loose straight pant. And it's made to measure and more intermediate level to make, and it can't be made without reading or using crochet stitch diagrams, and so it's good to know how to do that, and this one's a paid pattern over in their Etsy shop. Next is the Flower Child Wrap Pants, and it's more advanced beginner to make and is size extra small to 5XL. I like the style of this piece, and it's a 30-page pattern, so it's quite comprehensive. Of course, it would be more Solarpunk with the neutral color palette, and it's made to measure, so you can adjust it to exactly fit you, and it's a paid pattern in their Etsy shop. Or make this Not Your Granny Skirt by Brandy L, and if you know how to make a granny square, you can definitely make this skirt. I love the asymmetrical design of this one, and it's made like a huge granny square but with a big hole in the center. And then for the waist, you just add a waistband. It's free over on the Lovecrafts website, and I liked how they created this one actually using recycled cotton yarn from a thrifted sweater. That's a really perfect way to source your yarn for your projects, and it's just perfect for the earth, perfect for embracing Solarpunk, and also great on your wallet. And I also loved this Pollen pattern by Sebastian Sloan Patterns. It can be made as a 2-piece or as a lace-up pattern and has 3 different stitch sections. The sections are for ribbing, butterflies, and tulips, and it's worked flat and then sewn together using a whip stitch. And the pattern gives instructions on how to make a skirt or top, and it's a paid pattern in the Ribbler and is made to measure. And now I'll share some accessories patterns. First is the Pastella Rosa shawl by Crafty Mass Designs. It measures 133 centimeters in width by 89 centimeters in length. And I loved the rose design, which is created using the fillet technique. It has such gorgeous drape, and this one is intermediate level to make and is a free pattern over on the hobby website. Or make this Pina shawl by Haley Bailey. It's more advanced to make, and it's definitely worth it because it's just so gorgeous. The finished shawl is 40 inches by 18 inches, and it's a triangle shaped shawl. And this one would be perfect for embracing that Solarpunk vibe, and it's a paid pattern over on their Etsy. I also loved the Fall River shawl by Katya, and it's also a triangle shaped shawl that's worked from the top down. It uses puff stitches to add volume and can be made with the yarn weight of your choice, from lace weight to DK. It measures 73.5 inches wide by 35.5 inches deep, and this one is a paid pattern over on the Lovecrafts website, and I loved the colorway that they used for this one. Well, what did you think of all of these Solarpunk crochet patterns that I shared? Let me know in the comments below, and if you made it this far, make sure to leave me an earth emoji in the comments. Also, give this video a like and subscribe for more crochet inspiration. Also, scrap yarn projects would be a perfect way to embrace the Solarpunk philosophy, so definitely check out this video next if you want to see some great crochet patterns to make with your yarn scraps. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next one.